With the most difficult challenge completed, it's time to pack up and move on to the warehouse. But before I can complete one properly, I need to grab some things off a roof of a different one. In particular, I need a couple of narrow wedges. And this two-story warehouse seems like a perfect spot to get some. So, looking for a good place to park away from all the robots. And this seems to be as good a place as any. With my base nearby, it's time to climb to the top of the warehouse using the old trusted pillar method. So far, so good. And now that I'm on the roof, I can take apart the ramp and get some wedges out of it. Now the ramp is usually in the middle of the roof, and yeah, here's the exit, which of course is locked. But wait, that's not the right one. Wait, what? Well, I thought the big ramp was in the middle of the roof. Alright, the two-story warehouses don't have those. Well, I'm just gonna grab what I can and try again elsewhere. Elsewhere by this three-story warehouse, it's the same process all over again. Perk the base, then pillar up. It's a long way to the top on this one. But a lot of pillaring later, I do see what I'm here for. It's those wedges on the sides of the ramp. Back down on the ground, I'm going to use the speedrunning technique of hiding in the box. The box is 6x6x6 with a little spot inside where I can crouch and hammer it to move around. The idea behind it is if you're perfectly enclosed in a box, the robots just ignore you for the most part. Making my way to the lift at the bottom, and luckily the farmbot that usually is around here is nowhere to be found, but the tapebots that can pretty much one-shot me, yeah, they're around. Now, what I need to do is wall off this entire area so I can build a mechanism to force open the big doors. Since obviously I do not have a warehouse key. Now I do have enough materials on me to build a short wall, but I still have to stay crouched and stay in the box, because otherwise, if I take a whole wall of the box out, for example, yeah, those tape bots are going to be all over me. So just cutting small holes in the box or reaching through them seems to be working well so far. Just another little bit here. I'm really concerned about the tapebot that's right behind the wall there, but luckily he's not really paying attention to me right now. Ooh, that's not good. I'm running into the key receptacle or whatever you want to call it. Well, I think it's safe to get out of the box for now. And there we go, the wall is pretty much done. After patching up a few gaps and making the wall taller, comes the fun part. Forcing open the lift doors. To do that, build a small pedestal. Then get a piston and a wedge that I grabbed off the roof earlier. Make sure it's all lined up, of course. And once the piston is activated, it will push the wedge forward and force the doors open. And you know what would be really helpful to make that happen? A connect tool that I think I forgot back at base. Well, okay, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. Okay, safely back, and I got the connect tool, and I also brought a spot gun. Now the rules of Orion still stand, and I'm not going to do any damage with it. It's just basically a remote control to reach a button or a switch or something like that off in the distance, just in case. Anyway, flick the switch. Not quite pushing hard enough, so extend the range and change the speed, but actually does change power. Now I can grab my kinetic propulsion box, put it in the lift, and something real game begins. Hey, can we just talk about the sound design for a second? How it reverberates and really makes you feel like you're inside of a massive warehouse. Hey there, Tapebot. Looks like you know that something's going on, but you don't really seem to care about it. So I'll just continue on my way then. Here comes the tricky bit. I need to get inside of the tunnel, which means getting out of this box. Luckily there are no bots around, so I've got a small hole and I'm good. Now I can take apart the rest of the box. As soon as the tape bot walks away. He's looking at me. Okay, I should be alright now. On the other end of the tunnel, I'm kind of up in the air, but I can still put the lift down and build on it. There are a few bots down below me, but they're not paying attention to me just yet. So I can build a box, lock myself in it, then remove the lift and fall down to the ground. Very well, let's carry on. Oh, hey, we're here. This is a vent that goes to the top floor, where the tape bots go boom boom, and there's generally a lot more of them. Ah, crap. Oh no, I'm not redoing this entire warehouse because of this one tape bot. Okay, what's the plan B here? What if I hide behind a massive block of metal? And then run away because there are way more of them. Way more tape bots there than I expected. And as bad as it might look, it's actually pretty good because now I have something and I can build a wall on. And by the way, for those of you who don't know, once you're in the warehouse, you cannot build any structures other than on your lift. However, since this block was built on a lift, I can freely attach whatever I want to it. With a wall built on the side, move it out of the way, and I have plenty of room to build a kinetic propulsion box to continue my journey. A few hammerheads later, and I'm in the room where all the good stuff is. Now it's just a matter of blocking off the door by building on the lift, then dropping the wall down. And then I can get out of the box, make sure the robots are not going to get past the wall, and hopping across a few pipes to get to the good stuff. Now I'm not gonna bore anybody by listing what all I found there, just know that the chest up here usually contains some high tier loot like seeds, engines, component kits, all that good stuff, as well as a guaranteed drop of the green, the purple, and the gold clothing boxes. Now check this out. Any bots nearby, even though they can't see me, they'll still react to things like when I press a button. So, I don't know, I just found this amusing. Anyway, carry on. Now it's just a matter of getting back in the box and hammering my way through the rest of the warehouse. There are hate bots back there. Get now. Ooh. Okay, they're making it through. Luckily, the glass is holding up. And. Alright. That was close. I did not expect them to be able to push that wall out of the way. But looks like they lost interest in me as soon as I got in the box. So... Come on, tapebot, get out of here. He probably can't get past the wall now. Oh no, there he goes. I'm just glad they can't one-shot this reinforced glass. Now that would have been bad.